What is up, everybody? Steve here with you all with another video. And here's another movie opening. Sorry for the graphic scene that you all are seeing right now, but this is basically what it is. This is a movie that's from the year of 1984, and this is one of my favorite movies. Now, I didn't really watch this movie a whole lot back in the day because of the fact that I didn't really get to watch it because at that time I was kind of too young to watch it. I didn't really start watching this movie probably till the early 2000s or so, maybe 2000 or 2001. Basically, I couldn't watch it because I was underage. I was still kind of underage at this time because the movie is rated R. And once again, at that time, I couldn't really watch movies, that were rated, that I could watch PG movies and a little bit of PG-13 movies. But this movie is The Terminator. 1984 movie, once again, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton, I think it's Michael Bain, or I don't think it's Bean or anything, but here we go. We got Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator, the main character, Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor, Michael Bain as Kyle Reese, Paul Winfield as Lieutenant Ed Traxler, Lance Henriksen as Detective Vukovic, I think it's pronounced, Rick Rosovic as Matt Buchanan, a guy who plays a boyfriend of Ginger, one of Sarah Connor's friends in the movie. Then we have Dick Miller as the pawn shop clerk, a guy who runs a shop and has actually they should take that back because it's a gun shop that he owns. It's not a pawn shop because when the Terminator walks into the place here, it's a gun shop because it even says there it's a gun shop. And we got Franco Columbu as the future Terminator, Bill Paxton as one of the punk leaders, one of the people in the movie that the Terminator has an encounter with, and he basically wants their clothes, but they pull out knives and tell him, excuse my language, fuck you, asshole. This movie is filled with a lot of language, so. Then we got James Cameron, who's the director, and the rest of the people. John Daly, the producer, Gail Ann Hurd, producer, screenwriter, and the rest of them too. Don't really know a lot of these people, but James Cameron I know very well. So this movie, again, is in 1984, and the Terminator is from the future, and he is sent to the year 1984 to assassinate a woman, and the only person that can protect her is Kyle Reese. And basically, that's how this movie is. I mean, it's a mixture of, there's no horror in it or anything. It's mostly sci-fi and fantasy, pretty much. A little bit of drama, I guess. No comedy in it. Some comedy, but not really a whole lot. But like I said, this is one of my favorite movies, even though a lot of people like the second one a lot too, but I'm more of a fan of the first one. And why, you may ask? Because of the fact that I like the story, even though he's a bad guy in this one, but I've seen this several times, same thing with Terminator 2, but I really enjoy this one. So, let's watch this. Now, this is on demand, and this is on Showtime, as it shows. And there's a little bit of some previews on here of these or whatever, but again, I'm not playing the audio or anything because I don't want any copyrights. Hopefully there won't be any copyrights, because again, I don't have the audio on. So I'll just try and skip that so we can get to the opening of it. Now this is like the remake of it. This is by MGM, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. And I think this film here it is, yeah, it's Orion, I believe. I think it's Orion Pictures or something like that, or whatever it is. An Orion Pictures release. Okay, yeah, I thought that's what it was. And by the way, this film is rated R for violence, language, I would say nudity in this one, but it doesn't really show the rating. I had this on VHS. I had maybe 4 or 5 copies on VHS. I think 1 on DVD and 1 on Blu-ray. And there you go, and that's going to have to wrap it up there. Yeah, so once again, this movie, like I said, in my opinion, contains, mostly adult language and adult content and all that stuff, and lots of violence and nudity, in my opinion. Like I said. All right, now we're gonna stop here, and then we'll do the next one after this, so which will be Terminator 2. So hope everybody stays tuned for that. Alright, so that'll wrap it up for this. Hope everybody enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Not a bad thing, a good thing. And y'all take care, and thanks again for watching.